Hi, I'm Dr. Nitin Ghag, consultant plastic reconstruction and cosmetic surgeon. I'm director and founder of Craftsman Plastic Surgery Center and Hospital at Malad West in Mumbai. Today I'm going to talk about a very common topic. These patients are commonly seen in my day-to-day practice, and this is called gynecomastia. Exactly is gynecomastia. Gynecomastia is nothing but when the male breast starts increasing in size and they become like a female breast. Hence the name gynecomastia. So what are the causes of gynecomastia? Gynecomastia is generally caused by an hormonal imbalance. There is an imbalance between two hormones, testosterone and estrogen. Gynecomastia is commonly seen more in the adolescent and the young age group. It is also seen in the older age group too. At the age of 50 and 60 you can see gynecomastia. There are various causes for gynecomastia. One major cause is the steroid supplements and various other supplements which many young people take for gymming, for building up their muscle mass. The other causes are the various drugs and medicines which causes gynecomastia. It's a big list. I guess you can read this list in the description box. So what are the clinical presentation? Men commonly present with the increase in size of the breast. They feel shy to wear tight t-shirt because the breast is little evident. They lack confidence, they feel embarrassed to show their bare chest outside, and of course a lot of peer pressure and teasing going on in colleges. So a lot of adolescents they lack confidence, they are depressed because the chest looks like a female. Sometimes there might be some occasional pain in both the breast, and very rarely there might be some lump which is found, and of course if there is a lump you need to have a complete different evaluation. Liposuction and gland excision is a day care procedure. It can be done under general anesthesia, or it can be even done under local with little bit of sedation. Once all the investigations are done and once there is a fitness obtained from the anesthesia, the plan is made for the surgery. First of all, the markings are done. Patient is marked in a standing position where all the fat bulges, the prominent part of the breast is marked. The area which has to be sucked thoroughly, the area which light liposuction has to be done, all those areas are marked. The lateral border of the pectoralis major muscle is marked so that after the liposuction, the pectoralis muscles are more enhanced. So all these areas are thoroughly marked. Once all the markings are done, then under anesthesia, patient is kept in the supine position and infiltration is given. After thorough infiltration, the surgery begins with liposuction. Liposuction is done thoroughly in all the area which is marked, and after the liposuction is done, you will see on table there is almost a flat chest is obtained. Then the only thing what remains in the breast is the glandular part. Now this glandular part of the breast, which is generally behind the nipperator complex, is kind of excised. It is excised by making a small incision, so it's almost is like a no scar you will get. The incision is made between 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock position at the periareolar region. It is just marked between just within the junction of the skin and the areola. So you just mark within that line from the 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock position, you deepen the incision, and through that incision the glandular part of the breast is kind of excised out. And then a subcuticular suture is given, so it is well hidden, the scar is well hidden in the darkened part of the areola. So it is hardly visible. Once the surgery is done, then patient is put on compression garments. So once the patient is put in the compression garment, he is shifted to the post-op recovery room and then shifted to the ward. He is normally discharged by evening once he is wide awake and he is completely comfortable. Now coming to the post-op management. Normally patient will need some painkillers. He might experience a little bit of burning sensation because of liposuction. There might be a little bit bruising of the chest wall because of the liposuction. and some mild amount of pain might be there, so which is very well controlled with the analgesic. He will be in his compression garment, and he will not be allowed to do any lifting heavy weights. So lifting heavy weights is restricted for at least for around 4 weeks to 6 weeks. Less routine activities can be very well done by the patient. The patient is wearing his compression garments in the majority part of the day. Couple of hours he can take it out, but it's better to be in the garments for a major part of the day. Then he needs to follow up with his board certified plastic surgeon. I generally call my patients after 5 days and then later after a week or so. Garments, I generally keep it on and tell the patient to continue wearing garments for at least 3 months to about 6 months, This compression garments helps for the skin to shrink and contour to the newly made chest. So that's the reason this pressure garments are very important. So this was in short about gynecomastia, the causes and the management. If you have any questions or queries, you can write in the comment box, and if you want to contact us, you can you can call us on the number which is written in the description box. Thank you.